Okay, once again, Scorpio, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. I really hate that your video cut off because I already had majority of the cards already out on the deck, and so far your reading has been the juiciest. So, I'll repeat once again because I'm not going to do this over. I'll repeat once again that this is a general reading. If it doesn't apply, do not force it. Don't never force a reading to apply. So if it doesn't apply, keep it moving. Watch something else in your chart. Watch your video for your rising or descendant sign or somewhere else in your placement. Now, this is really getting juicy. Let me go and clarify the last thing, which is the challenge. Now, I am doing an extended version on Instagram. It's the you have to subscribe in order to see it, and you'll see the videos for the video for all of them. But this yours is really juicy, Scorpio. Like this is a really juicy and interesting story. Okay. Because right now your overall energy is the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. And in this, even the clarifiers came out the same thing. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So it's still like two energies. And so, the cards is saying that you're pretty much talking to two different people. You have the Page of Swords in your life and you have the Page of Wands. So you have one person is representing the Page of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. It's like a very loyal and dependable energy. And then you have the energy of the Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords is very dashing, courageous, and it's all about, it's still, just a lot of mental energy. And so that's the interesting thing about this reading, where it's like, man, it seemed like you have two people in your life, Scorpio, and both of them are coming in with very high energy, that they're both rushing in. You have the Knight of Swords clarifying the Page of Wands, which the Knight of Swords is all about someone that's brave, skilled, strong, dashing, someone that's capable. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles that's clarifying the Page of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacle is all about someone that's reliable and patient. And so even then, I clarified the clarifiers because I wanted to get a deeper understanding, because I'm trying to see, okay, are these two different people that you have in your life, or is it just the meaning of the card? But these are literally two different people in your life, because even the next clarifier, you have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, it talks about a possible confrontation. And so it's like, the two people are eventually going to end up knowing about the other person. And it makes sense now that your crossing energy is the Six of Swords, which is departing, leaving, going on a trip. And the clarifier is the Six of Pentacles, that is saying, so you're leaving this generosity. You're leaving, the good gifts and the kindness and the whole nine yards, because that's what the Six of Pentacles is all about. And then you have, as your crowning energy, you have the Devil in reverse. The Devil is all of this negative energy. It talks about sexual addictions. It talks about, drug addictions. It talks about, like in this case, it can be talking about cheating. It can be talking about lying, manipulating. And even the clarifier for it, you have the Queen of Cups, which is an energy of being very attractive. The one thing about the Queen of Cups is very loved and adored, and a lot of people follow the Queen of Cups. And it's paired with the Moon card, which is all about uncovering the unknown. And your challenge position is the Eight of Wands, which talks about a speeding up of something. Something is coming in extremely fast, and you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which talks about betrayal by someone close. And so it talks about the loss of a friendship and the loss of a love. And so, Scorpio, yours is so interesting because it seemed like you are about to get caught up this month. It really do seem like you're going to get caught up. There's a possibility that the other person is not going to know, as long as you do what the crossing energy is saying, which is completely removing yourself from one of these people. But your overall energy is prevalent. It's like you're keeping two people in your life, that you're allowing these two people, you're entertaining both of these people, and it seems like they don't know about each other yet, but it's coming to a point that the nights are rushing in, and eventually, the longer you entertain this connection, they are bound to find out about each other. And that's when the Nine of Wands is going to come in, that it's going to end up being a huge confrontation if you allow this to go on. And with your crossing energy is the Six of Swords. It's like, it's something in you telling you that, like, hey, you need to go ahead and cut this off, before it get worse than what it is. It's like, at this point, it's like, go ahead and cut it off and determine who it is that you really want to be with. It's like, if you want to be with the Page of Wands, be with the Page of Wands. If you want to be with the Page of Swords, be with the Page of Swords, but stop carrying them both. And so your crossing energy is telling you, like, hey, you really need to let this go. You need to let one of these people go. Even your crowning energy is telling you the same thing, that it's saying the devil energy is in reverse. And so it's like the crowning energy is what you need to do immediately in order to fix this dilemma. And your crowning energy is telling you that this devilish energy, you need to go ahead and remove, because like it's getting close for these two to know about each other. And so you're literally playing around with two lovers, two partners. And so it's like, man, things are shit is really about to hit the fan. And, this could even be representing you leaving the both of them once this confrontation happens, if it happens, because it really just depends on what you do. If you continue to entertain them, definitely you're going to end up getting caught up. So, man, that is what your reading is about, Scorpio. It's like, man, you got to, I guess it will be okay if this is an understanding and both parties already know about each other, but it's like, it can't be that, because even your challenge position, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands it's talk about speed, haste, and the fastness, where it's saying quickly, something is getting ready to come, and the thing that's getting ready to come is the Ten of Swords, it's the Ten of Cups in reverse, which talks about a betrayal, which talks about someone finding out about the other person. And so there's going to end up being a loss in a relationship. Even the card at the bottom of the deck of what you don't see coming. Well, that's the clarifiers. Let's see with this one. Even the card at the bottom of the deck of what you don't see coming is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is about that giving up. It's right there where it's like, man, I think you are about to realize that you're very close to getting caught. And then you have the clarifier at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups, which talks about the resolution to a problem. Scorpio, you are about to get caught up this month if you don't play your cards right. Let's see what the weeks are going to be. I'm just shuffling the cards, but I'm going to end up talking about them on Instagram so you can see how the weeks are going to play out. But it's like, so far, Scorpio, this is like the juiciest read. Everybody else read before yours was just kind of like, eh. Yours is like the real deal. Those are too many cards. I thought it was. But yours is definitely the real deal, Scorpio. You brought some spice up in here. You were like, yeah, this is what we doing for the month of February. for the month of love, this is what we gonna do. So let's see what is gonna come out for the weeks. What is this? Okay. So yeah, Scorpio, you're about to have a month. I can tell you that. What's the fourth week gonna look like? So Scorpio, the only thing that I can tell you is that this is the time that you really need to make a decision on what it is that you want, because it seemed like things are getting ready to come to a head.